Oh my. I need to put these horns away. They're going to get me in so much trouble today. When I wear the horns, I do very naughty things. Very naughty things. That's all I'm going to say. 10, you know what I did? Girl. I need to behave my rotten ass. I love you guys. Thank you for your support. It means the world. I'm starting to feel like my old self again, if that means anything to anybody. I know I've been promising my story, and I guess I should do that. I should actually really give y'all a little bit of that since I'm here and I'm not really doing anything. I am my parents' rainbow baby. At least I was supposed to be the rainbow baby. It didn't work out that way, though. At least not for me, not for my daddy. My parents' first child was born exactly a year, a day, and a month before me. Exactly. It's crazy. Our birthdays are exactly that way. He did not survive. He had some health issues when he was born, so he did not survive. So a year later comes along yours truly. My daddy was ecstatic. He was so happy. He had a baby. My dad was crazy about children, loved children. They were like everything to him. Family was everything to him. It meant the world to him. My parents didn't quite live together. He was in Florida, she was in Virginia, and they went back and forth like that. I mean, that's just how they were. They were happy with the relationship that they had and the way things were going. Well, they had an argument on the phone the day I was born. And she got mad. She hung up on him. She went outside and she cut the grass. Later that evening, she goes into labor. She has me. Which now we know that it was more than just me that she had. We didn't know this at the time. I have not told members of my dad's family a whole lot about it because I don't know how to tell them that there's another one. That I'm actually a twin. Surprise, Uncle Jimmy. There's two of us crazy little girls running around. I don't know where she is. I have not looked for her because I don't want to ruin her life. I don't want her to know that she has a mama like Lori Jones. It's the only reason I haven't. I don't want to mess up her life. What if she's happy? What if she's like, got everything, and then I come in and I wreck it? I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that for her. This is very hard for me. So just so y'all know, in ADD, ADHD. So, we were born. She looks at us. She picks me to keep. And she does that for a reason. She does that because she sees my hand. The first thing that pops into this woman's mind is not, oh, my poor baby, but I can use this to get money and sympathy from others. I'm keeping that one. You can take the other one away. No one needs to know she exists. I didn't find out she exists till I did the 21Me thing, you know, the DNA test thing you do. When you're tracing back your family line and all, we did that. And then when they found out about the breast cancer running so heavily in my family and all, the hospital also did a genetic testing on me, and both have come back that I am genetically a twin. There is a twin. Birth records show that there's a twin, so she can't lie about it. I got proof. But she kept me. So he rushes back to Virginia ecstatic. You know, he's got his baby. He's got his family. He's so happy. He's just so happy. So we get together. The whole family's together. And he takes us home to Florida. To his home where we lived as a family unit. And she wasn't the best mom. She never was really, but she was trying, is what I gathered from stories I've been told. I've been told a little bit about the day that it happened. Everybody's story's a little different, but it all centers around him leaving to go do something. The story I got from my grandmother was not my mom's mom, not the one that raised me, but his mother, who lived nearby, was that she had been sent to town to get stuff for me as a baby. And instead of doing that day, she chose to buy whatever she wanted. Typical narcissist behavior, right? Well, he gets home, his baby's crying, she has a dirty diaper, no clean diapers, I'm hungry. It's just not a good day. So he's upset. Of course he's upset. They get into a little tiff, and he leaves to go get these things, and he's not far from home when it happens. He swerves to miss a drunk driver who had children in the car that he could see bouncing around, is what we gather, because the witnesses say he swerved away from the oncoming car that was a drunk person in. She was very intoxicated and she had children with her. So my dad did what he thought was best. He thought it would be okay, but it wasn't okay. He hit a culvert. It's one of those big round pipe thingies that goes underground. It was a huge one, and he thought he was going to miss it, but he didn't miss it. He hit it head on, and he was killed in the crash. I'm not going into details about that, because that, I recently found those out, and that's really hard. But I can't with that. And this is why I can't do this live, because I break down when I think about this. So, we lose my dad. Instead of being the mother that I needed, and being a grown-up and a parent, she did bad things. She took me from Florida, brought me to Virginia. When she got here, trigger warning, huge trigger warning, people, massive trigger warnings. My bottom was very red. I had sores that were open wounds from diaper rash. I was bleeding, screaming my head off, covered in feces and urine, and screaming like no end. She looks at my grandmother, her mom, and she says, and these are her exact words, "Take this, I don't want it." And she literally, not metaphorically, but literally threw me at this woman. She had not caught me, I would have hit the floor. And that's how my life started, y'all. That's how it started. And it got worse. It just got worse from there. I figured it'd be easier to tell it in little sections than alive, because that way I can stop and take the time I need to focus and not break down, because I'm going to break down. But that's the start. I'll give you more maybe tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Sorry. Tomorrow me and Dump Truck have plans. There's no way I'll be around tomorrow. But I'll give you more. And it doesn't get better. But thank you for listening. I love you guys, and I appreciate it.